In the last video, I showed you how to convert a time in decimal into hours, minutes, and seconds. Now it's your turn to have a go. Convert 3.43 hours into the number of hours, the number of minutes, and the number of seconds. Okay. I'll give you a clue. It's 3 hours. Okay, but you've got to work out the number of minutes and seconds. And by the way, 0.43 hours doesn't mean 43 minutes. It does not mean 43 minutes because the time scale here is blah blah. Well, this is 0, 1. Well, 0.5 hours means 30 minutes. So 0.4. Well, 0.4 is somewhere down here. So in terms of minutes, it's going to be less than 30 minutes. Okay. 0.4 is somewhere in here. So it doesn't mean 43 minutes. Well, if you look at the minute side, 43 will be somewhere over here. 0.43 hours doesn't mean 43 minutes. Well, anyway, press pause and have a go. I gave you a clue here. This is 3 hours. So press pause and have a go. Work out the minutes and seconds. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so try to visualize it like this. Hang on. 0 hour. 0 hour means 0 minutes. So hang on. So one hour means 60 minutes. Okay. Well, if you have 0.5 of an hour, it means 30 minutes. Now we've got 0.43 hours. So 0.43. Don't forget, we've taken care of this 3 already. We've moved it into here already. So it's just really 0.43 that we need to worry about. So 0.43 would be less than 0.45. So it's going to be somewhere in between here, somewhere around here. Okay, 0.43. Then now imagine, well, 1 you can imagine it as 60 over 60. 0.5 you can imagine that as something over 60. It would be 30 over 60. Okay, so you notice that the 30 here corresponds with this 30 over here, 30 seconds, and this 60 here corresponds with this one here. Well, somehow turn this number into something over 60. Okay, so first turn it into a fraction. Turn it into a fraction, and then times top and bottom by 60, because we want to get it into something over 60. Okay, so this is 60. So it's just a matter of jumping to your calculator and 0.43 times 60 equals 25.8. 25.8. Okay, so this 0.43. Let's imagine it as hang on. Let's imagine it as 25.8 over 60. Okay, so imagine the 0.43 as 25.8 over 60. Well, this 25 here will correspond with the 25.8 minutes. Okay, so now because here we've got hours over here, hours, and then on this side here we've got minutes. Okay, so the 0.43 hours means 25.8 minutes. 25.8 minutes. So it's 25 in here, and then we've still got the 0.8 of a minute. Okay, 0.8 of a minute. We still got 0.8 of a minute. Now use the same technique. Hang on. 0.8 of a minute so far. Hang on. So 0 minute means 0 seconds. Well, 1 minute means 60 seconds. Well, half of a minute means 30 seconds. Let's visualize this half as 30 over 60. Okay, so or we can visualize this as 60 over 60. Well, anyway, this is our 0.5 level here. Our 0.5 level here. Now we still got this left over, this 0.8 of a minute. Well, 0.5 is here. 0.8, well, I'm going to guess somewhere around here. I'm just going to guess. It could be anywhere. Okay. So we ultimately want this 0.8 level here, but express this number as something over 60. Okay. So first turn it into a fraction. Okay, and then times top and bottom here by 60. Okay, do whichever method you want. My method is the calculator method. So hang on, 0.8 times 60 equals this, equals 48. Okay, so equals 48. So this 0.8, this 0.8 here, we can express this as 48 over 60. You see, this 48 here will actually mean 48 seconds. Okay, because this here is minutes, this here is seconds. So 0.8 of a minute means 48 seconds. So 48 goes in here. Okay, so remember originally this was a 3. Okay, so 3 hours, 3.43 hours means 3 hours, 25 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay.